Hi Bookies! Today we're gonna play 21 questions while I train. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram and y'all wild out. Some of those questions are really, really spicy. Yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I'm going to deadlift today. Today is the first day that I'm deadlifting since maybe the end of June, beginning of July maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna answer some questions that you guys asked me. A lot of these questions are gonna be a mixture between me personally, my friends, my life, my lifestyle, relationships, training. Let's just get started so this video is not too long. I'm on this little breaky break. Let me see what I'm looking like in this camera for real. On my breaks, we're going to, let me put my glasses somewhere before I accidentally step on them because I'm clumsy like that. Let's get into these questions. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fitness, lifestyle, spicy, relationships, just to have some order, all right? Just to have some order. I gotta scroll all the way to the top. Not me being nervous. Cause y'all nosy for real. Y'all messy. I'm gonna answer all the questions that I see a lot. So 21 questions might be like 12. First question, you guys seem to wanna know, would you ever try competing to reach Olympia? No. I like having freedom, and powerlifting was strict enough for me. I don't have a desire to compete, in bodybuilding that is, but I don't think that I want to put myself under that kind of stress and that kind of strain. Especially with me getting older, a lot of you guys want to know, this is question number 2, but a lot of you guys want to know how old I am. I am 26. And so yeah, with me getting older, I just feel like my priorities are a little different, especially when it comes to my body. Bodybuilding and trying to get to the stage of Olympia requires way too much sacrifice. And I mean, I had to sacrifice a lot to powerlift. And so if I feel like I had to sacrifice a lot for powerlifting, I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice so much for bodybuilding and trying to reach Olympia. Look at that, my timer's up. We're gonna keep all of these questions under 2 minutes, or all these answers under 2 minutes. So my set is up and we'll go on to the next question, which is technically gonna be question number 3. All right, this is gonna be quick. All right, 2 minutes on the clock. Let's see what the next question is. I don't remember what the order was. I think that was fitness, lifestyle. I don't remember. Y'all wanna know, do I eat bread? Yes, I eat bread. I eat bread. I eat carbs. Y'all gotta fix your relationship with food, because I made this post the other day. Not even the other day, I always say the other day when it's probably like a month or 2 ago. I made a post and it was about the difference between nutrient-dense foods and calorie-dense food. And I think the reason why
you guys ask, oh, you know, do you eat carbs or do you eat this? I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that you guys don't know that nutrient-dense food doesn't have a lot of calories. If you eat more nutrient-dense food than you eat calorie-dense food, you have a perfect relationship with food. You need to work on that. You need to definitely heal your relationship with food, because I think that's where a lot of your issues are stemming from. You know, especially when you're confused as to why I don't take supplements or why I don't take creatine or things of that nature. It's because I have a well-balanced diet for the most part. So yeah. Question 4. Whew. Whew. I need a second, y'all. Give me a second. I'm really fighting for my life. There's this one lip gloss by NYX that I literally I literally have to never reapply. It lasts me like hours. What pushes the coach when she's not feeling it? When I'm not feeling what? There's no oxygen making it to my brain right now. If I'm not feeling it that day, I just don't do it. The only time I do it, or like push myself to go or to get active or to move my body, is when I know that it's stemming from a lazy place. There are just some days where you're just not into it. Like, you're just not. So yeah, what pushes me? Me? A little bit of ADD probably. I don't know. Questions I really hate answering, but I guess it's time to stop dubbing them because I told y'all that I would, right? How would you describe your last relationship in a song? I'm into country music, a little bit of country music. It's I Had Some Help by Post Malone. Yeah, if I had to describe. No, because if y'all go listen to this. If y'all go listen to this song, y'all gonna be like, tell us more. So, moving on. I'm about to start my accessories so I can get out of here. So, now that we're done being messy, I mean, we're really not, but next question is a fitness question, right? I think that's what the order is. I really don't remember the order. Once the workout starts, I start getting like amnesia and stuff like that. What type of eating regimen are you on? I'm not on one. I don't have like a specific eating regimen. I just eat more nutrient-dense foods than I eat calorie-dense foods. That's it. Nothing specific. If I want a cupcake, I'm gonna eat a cupcake. If I want cheesecake, I'm gonna eat cheesecake. If I want some Oreos, I'm gonna eat Oreos. I eat more whole foods than anything. And that's it. It's pretty much that simple. So the next question is about Taj. And I'm gonna answer this question in specific because if you're asking about Taj, that means you've been following me for a very long time. The question is, you know, where's Taj and why y'all don't see him like that anymore? Taj is just in a different phase of his life right now. That does not change our friendship dynamic. Well, it doesn't change our friendship, right? We've been friends now for 13 years. I remember the first day that I met him in geometry. And when he asked to copy off my homework over Christmas break. Taj and we are locked in for life, but he's just in a different phase of his life right now, as am I. And both of the things that we're doing require all of our attention. So that's it. You're a very loyal follower for asking about Taj. And also he's doing well. I think this is like 10. I don't know. But let's see. What advice, if any, would you have for trainers that worry about the financial aspect? Slowly transition into it. If you were a follower since the beginning, then you know that I worked and I was a college student and I was personal training and I was like training myself or whatever. So it was a slow transition into this field. Hi, how are you? Before I got caught in that conversation and then had to finish my sets, we're talking about advice for a fitness trainer when it comes to the financial aspect. I would say this: no good trainer started off worrying about the money. Heavy on good trainer. We get into it for getting experience and becoming a better coach. The better coach you are, the less you have to worry about money. But I think for somebody who's a beginner, worry more about getting experience, because in the beginning stages, you're not really gonna make any money in the beginning stages. Any good trainer didn't start off making so much money. You know, it was something that had to gradually happen, because in your beginning stages as a coach, you're learning how to explain things, you're finding your coach's voice, you're building your own confidence as well as, you know, with your clients. So I wouldn't necessarily worry too much about the money aspect, and I was worried more about the experience that you probably don't have. I would make it like a side quest until it starts to pay for itself. I've always said that since the beginning, but I wouldn't rush the process. A lot of people get into it because they think that it's a whole bunch of money in it, and truth be told, there is. I'm not gonna get into that. You track calories / macros. Yes, I track my macros. Do I track my macros year round? No. In the current state that I'm in, obviously because I'm trying to build, I am tracking. But when I wasn't tracking, I was still doing fine. But I think when it comes to tracking, it's more so about making sure that I'm hitting my intake. Because sometimes you gotta be careful that you don't burn more calories than you consume. And with my activity level, I really do have to make sure that I don't burn that many calories. All right, I'm about to break it down. Do some core really quick and wrap it up. I don't think this is 21 questions. I actually think this is like number 10, or is that number 11? I don't know for real. I don't know. But y'all literally ask the same questions. Like, when did you start training? I started training in 2019. Do I fast? I do not fast. And if I did fast, it would be for religious purposes. It would not be for any other reason. Or if I had to fast because I was getting an x-ray or something like that. Do you do fitness training as a full-time job? Yes, I do. I am a full-time online coach. Most of my experience comes from training in person. I've been online coaching for 3 years now and in-person training for 5. 14 questions, I think. How tall are you? I am 5'3". My license says 5'5". So if I go missing, God forbid, I'm really 5'3". What's your biggest pet peeve when it comes to social media? Oh my goodness, when men comment on my stuff and they comment things that be so absurd that have nothing to do with anything. The caption could be talking about something fitness related, and then they start talking about, oh my goodness, make sure that you're still feminine, make sure you're still this, make sure you're still that. I wouldn't want my woman to be this strong. Sir, please cut it out. They be looking like Slenderman trying to tell me how to, please. You know I do this for me and not you, right? Yeah, let's wrap that up. What number are we on? I think this is 14. Why did you stop posting your ex-boyfriend? I stopped posting my relationships in general. I just wanted my privacy back. I just needed to put up boundaries with my social media page. You know, the more that you put out there, the more people can offer opinions on things that you really don't want, their opinions on. I stopped posting my family. I stopped posting my whereabouts. I stopped posting my friends. I stopped posting a lot, not just my ex-boyfriend. I really care more about my privacy than being seen. It wasn't just him. So yeah, that's it. Best city you've visited so far? Houston. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not about to cap. I love Houston. There's just so much to do there. So much for me to do. I love the city of Houston. Houston has my heart. Yeah, I love Houston. So I guess the best city I've been to so far is Houston. How much protein do you intake a day? I am currently sitting at 155 grams a day. What's your training split? I have 3 full body days. I think that's 16 or that's 17. Tips to maintain a good training routine with a job that's not flexible. 3-day training split and you will be completely fine. You will still reach your goals with a 3-day training split. So if you don't have a flexible, schedule, do a 3-day training split and you'll be completely fine. What really got you motivated to get fit like that? September 26, 2018, I got sick. Ended up in the hospital, lost a lot of weight, pretty much didn't like the way that I looked. I was very uncomfortable in my skin. I had to sit out for about 1.5 years. And then I guess by that time, I felt like my track and field career had subsided. I started lifting. Before I knew it, I was in love with it. And here I am today. How has life been treating you lately? And how's your mental? Life has been good to me. I had a little rough patch after my prep because I had a lot going on. I had a lot going on behind the scenes and life was just kicking my butt. But I am great now. Life's been really good to me lately. Very happy, very grateful, I'm happy. I'm naturally a very happy person. So when things just really start to overtake me, they be taking me out. But I'm really happy right now and yeah, thank you. How's your mental health? It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Really, I have no complaints. I really never complain. So when I complain, I'm complaining. But yeah, after my prep, a little bit leading the last few weeks of my prep, and then I literally had a crash out after my prep, and then I was good. I came back to reality. I'm gonna rope these last 2 questions together. They were about my ex, basically asking what happened with my ex. I'm gonna just say that man was stressing me out. He was stressing me out, and so relationships come to an end, and that's it. I got a lot of love for him. I'm sending him nothing but love. I want nothing but the best for him. I hope he finds confidence. I hope he finds a confidant. I hope, he wakes up one day and realizes his worth, but he was stressing me out. And so hopefully, his next, he don't stress out that much, but he was stressing me out. And logically, it just didn't make any more sense for me. So yeah, but my current situation is that I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm happy, and I don't really want to talk about my personal life too much. We like to enforce boundaries around here. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for playing 21 questions with me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye, Bookies.